and all, whether you're black, white, Chinese, Indian, no matter. We have them all here in St. Martin, and we love y'all. It's just a live for. You understand?
Youngster for life.
Well, round and up with that.
The time here in the studios of My 88 is exactly 20 minutes creeping up on the hour of 12 o'clock. And just like I promised, you've seen the post. She has a beautiful voice. She's an amazing artist. And she is here in the studios with your favorite uncle, of course. It's a pleasant Good Friday morning. Here, it's On the Mood. And we have the beautiful Malaika Maxwell. She will be performing on Soulful, because you know we into Carnival Switch, right? So it ain't just no ordinary. This ain't nothing about no ordinary what we're doing around here. Nothing's ordinary, you heard me? And of course, this lady is on Soulful, and I'm saying a pleasant good morning going on to Miss Maxwell. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Good morning. How are you?
I am well. A bit tired, but yeah, we're going to fight that tiredness till the 3rd of May. yeah, you know,
you gotta push
it's
through.
Carnival. So, how you doing this morning? And welcome so much to The Mood.
I am doing good. You guys are really set up nice here.
How I thank you.
And I have to say that instrumental that's played in the background there is a whole mood.
You can have it if you want to do something on it.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk after the show.
Yeah, we talk after the show. This is actually one I chose this particular instrumental because we usually do something around here. I don't want to throw you into the box just like that, but this is one of my own personal songs actually.
Oh,
this is one that I wrote. I've been doing this forever, and this was a fun song that I just got up one morning, called my producer up, jumped on a plane, flew down, and we did this.
Sounds really
You
nice.
know, so if you want to do something on the instrumental, you want to do. Ooh. Oh, she already caught me. I thought she was gonna do a whole thing. You know, she just let it out there. So, Miss Malaika, this is the first time I'm actually having, well, you know, you're here in the studios with us. I've heard your voice on many different occasions. And you just proved to me that you have an amazing voice.
Thank you.
You're so. How you doing? Let's you and I just that's what the mood is about. Let's just you and I have a chat. How long have you actually? Because I usually ask all these questions. So, how long have you been doing this? How many years?
Wow. My first time on stage, I was 3 years old.
Wow.
I was 3 with my dad, with my red hiney socks and my black and white pleated skirt.
And she remembers it exactly too. We need to find that picture soon.
I have a picture.
Yeah, have a picture too.
Yeah. That was the first time I hit the stage with my dad.
And could you remember what song you sang?
I don't because I don't have any footage.
You don't have any footage.
But music has just always been a part of my life. My dad has a music school, for the persons that don't know, so that was like my backyard.
Right. And your dad is? You keep saying your dad, but
yeah.
you gotta let people who know who your
So
dad is.
My dad is the infamous Michael Maxwell, who has the music workshop on the front side.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Maxwell.
Yes, good morning, Daddy. So I played guitar, piano, drums, flute. My sister played violin. My brother played
You keep
drums.
saying you keep saying played. So you mean you
so
stopped?
I still play piano, but it is true that over the years I have focused on singing
On your
more than
voice.
anything else.
Right.
But I can take a sheet of music and read and play.
Okay. Well,
You know,
that's
I
that
can.
there. That there is a huge round of applause because there's a lot that myself. I started playing the flute. and then I just use my voice as my instrument all my life. My voice
It
been
is
my
an instrument.
so I use that mostly. So and writing for me comes off of just creating the own melodies in my head. Then I sit down with a producer, which I sorely miss, because all my music that I've done within the last 20 years has been done by the same producer.
Nice.
And he passed away a few years ago, so
Okay.
it took the joy away from it for me. You know, so I do understand that. So let's continue. So you started at 3.
Yeah.
Your
I
first performance at 3.
3 years
And
old.
then
Yeah.
where did we go from there?
So singing with my dad, he has a gospel band and he still does his music up to today. So we did most of the churches on the island. We were able to travel to Dominica. We did a few other islands, St. Kitts Nevis with my dad's band. And then I left St. Martin. I was 14. I went to Martinique for my studies.
Right?
So you know how it is when you're out on your own, you start to do things on your own. So
Yes.
I gravitated towards the reggae scene, and that was when I was able to do a lot of background vocals for a lot of singers from Martinique, Guadeloupe, from France that are well known in the reggae scene. There's Tiwuni, there's a whole bunch of different
Right.
people, and also some artists from St. Martin that contacted me while I was over there.
Right.
I lived in Martinique 10 years. I was doing my thing with my music, and then I decided to come back home. And it didn't take long before I was organizing little shows right behind there at Heritage House, Axum Cafe. I sang with Percy Rankin, with Remo, with
So you have an array of
yeah,
artists under your belt.
I've been
and-
around.
And this song, though, that we're going to present to you in a few, but we can get to that. We can get to that, Sunshine City and the world, because, I mean, it's everyone locked into us right now. I mean, we got Ghana, New York. It's a plethora of people that are actually listening to you this morning. One of the things that amazes me with this and on what you just said is that you started doing reggae music. You know, and I know reggae because with myself, my person, the first song that I did when I was 9 years old was also a reggae. The first song I ever wrote was a reggae when I was 9. So I know it's the Caribbean in us will
Yeah.
usually gravitate us to reggae music.
True.
But this is a whole blend of different stuff that
Yeah.
I'm about to hear from
Yeah.
you. And you transcended from reggae, and now you're doing solo. And how long have you been
Yes.
doing solo?
So that came about in 2016. Actually, a lot of the singers that I worked is like, you need to stop singing backups. You need to stop being on the side of the stage. You need to sing lead. So Percy would throw me under the bus ever so often during performances. And no, we're gonna have it. I was like, oh, okay, we're doing this. And then I just decided, you know what? If people are saying this, let's do this. Let's do this. So I organized my first solo show in 2016 at Axum.
Right?
Just like that. There were people sitting through the windows and the staircase just all over. I'm like, oh, okay. We could do this. And since then, I've been, doing my series of solo concerts, performances. I released my first single in 2017, actually. That's called This Journey.
And why don't I have that?
I'll correct that.
Yes,
So,
please.
That was said.
Please and thanks.
My apology.
Because usually what I do is when I get an artist or any artist into my studios, whether it's my late night drive, whether it's like right now it's the mood, I usually like to do something that I call essentials, where I pick my favorite from the artist and play those songs.
Okay.
So to get people familiar, because I know actually I played the two last songs that I played, the two last calypsos that I played. That was actually me.
Yeah, I
See
heard
a
your
bump in
voice.
your head, so and the both of them were done 20 years ago.
Okay.
So I really like to get a feel of the artists themselves. Listen. I take my time actually and sit down, listen to the music, take it in, and basically grade it for myself. Not
you.
just the recording, but the work and the work ethic, and listening to the lyrical content, because music is everything, but without the words,
Yeah, that's true.
nothing builds from it.
That's true.
So I take that part of the industry, I take that literally seriously because of what I'm doing now and what I've been doing for the last 30 years. I play music. Like my boy Al always said, if you know Uncle well enough, you know he is a whole mood. I play music literally on my mood. So if I'm in a bad mood, if I'm in a, it's going to resonate through the songs I play because I listen to the words and I put myself within that. You know, so I'm definitely looking forward to getting
I'll
more
make
of
sure
this
you
stuff.
get that.
All right. So that was 2017. You said you released.
I released that song. It was really just okay. You know what, everybody, let me put a song out there. So put a song out there with director SM, who actually also produced my second video. We met up by the Butterfly Farm at that time. It's before Irma. And we did a little visuals we put on the internet, and that was it. And I went back to my live stage because live music is life.
What was the name of that first song?
So it's called This Journey.
This Journey.
Yes.
Now if it's your song, and I always say an artist should be able to sing on anything that they hear. They should be able to create that melody on anything that they hear. So, seeing that you love this rhythm so much, you think it's possible for you to sing This Journey on this?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to start it back. Sunshine City, this is Malaika Maxwell. You know we do this live here, so she's going to give you something before we get to Rise Again. Here you go.
This is a new version of This Journey.
And we're going to put it on this rhythm as well.
Long hair, beautiful smile, living this life for a while. Heard about Jesus, didn't take him serious. Yeah. I grew up in the church, heard a lot about Jesus, but I never took him really serious. My daddy played the guitar, my mama, she sang in the choir. And the chorus goes like this. I made it through this journey because of you. I'm stronger today, 'cause you never left my side. Even when I stray, it's when you love me the most. I owe you my life.
Oh man, you heard it here.
Let me hear you scream.
Oh man, amazing. I love your range. What you've been, this is something that I just met someone, had a friend come up, meet someone here on the island, and actually they just left to go to LA. Yes, today's Friday, Wednesday, Tamelia.
Oh yes.
So the whole connection with Tamelia came through me with my friends, actually, my personal friends that came through. I let them hear Tamelia, and they was like, yo, she's amazing. I never heard her sing before, and I only heard her on a track, really. And the thing that I actually had the discussion with my friends is, for me, people think that, oh, you want to do this because you want to be known to the person that done this. The only reason I'm saying this, because I haven't really spoken about it until now, for me, it was always, we have no outlet.
Yeah.
That's one of the saddest things for me here, being the entertainer that I am, that traveled over the world. Everything I had to do, to get out there, get into radio stations, have DJs not really want to hear your music because you're not who you are. But for me, it would be sad to see a youngster like Tamelia be on the island and end up just being a great lounge singer.
I hear you.
So what will take you back? Because I know it's with the voice that you have, staying here is no longer an option for me. That's what I would think. So what's keeping you here? Where do you want to go from here?
That's a really interesting question, because as an artist, first of all, it's a gift that you get, and then you have to work it. You have to make it grow. You need to put in the work for it. So anybody who's worked around me know, just like Erica Badu, I am an artist.
Right.
And I'm sensitive about my shit. So I do things, when I do things well. I want things that are attached to my name to be done well.
Correct.
So I'm very hands-on with everything I do. I choose my pictures, I choose my wardrobe. I mean, I have people that help me out, but the final say is mine. So today, right now, I'm really pushing my music out there. Just before I was coming here, I was on the phone with a friend. I'm like, yeah, I got to contact this station, that station, see, send my videos, send my music out to them. But to say that I aspire to travel the world, and I wouldn't say that is it. My thing is just touching people. When I am here in San Martin and 100, 150, 200, 20 people buy a ticket and come to one of my shows, I am happy. I am happy. If the opportunities come for me to leave the island, of course I'm going. Of course.
All
you
right.
know? But I think that when we get caught up in the I want to blow up, I want everybody to hear me, sometimes we lose the essence of what brought us
What
to
about
there.
holding on to that essence and still wanting that? Because
Of course.
a hit is not a hit until the whole world's hear
Definitely.
it. The only way the entire world will hear it is for you to get
Yeah,
out there.
and that's what I'm saying. If the
So-
opportunity comes for me to go, I'm jumping on it. I'm going on it.
Wow.
I'm putting in the work. You
What
know,
about seeking the opportunity?
I am seeking
right.
them. You know, the
I'm,
emails are
me,
going
I got,
out.
I'm, me being an artist, I'm a challenge everything you say. I am going to challenge
Definitely.
everything you
Definitely.
say
No, I hear
because
you.
I know what it is. I mean, I feel that energy. You want to be home. You understand? But you want to be. There is no artist in the world. I'm hearing you, but there's no artist in the world that doesn't want to sing at Glastonbury in London. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
That's an all-day concert with 1 million people at the concert. You know, so I'm feeling what you're saying. You know, but with a voice like that, 20 people, 100 people, 150 people is just not enough, though. It's not. You know, so that like I said, I feel you. I love what you're saying. I love the honesty of it.
Yeah.
Because that was me 20 years ago. I don't care. I just want to sing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, because with me as well is I've never in my 50s, I started when I was 9. I've never sang a cover in my life. Literally, never sang a cover. If I'm going to perform on stage and I got 5 tracks, I'm going to sing my 5 tracks because I need you to know who I am.
Definitely.
So I do understand where you're saying when you put a concert together, it's you. It's Malaika. It's Miss Maxwell. That is the energy, you know? So I am looking forward to going to see you at the Grammys.
Put it out there.
You know, I'm gonna be with it, you know. But I so love, like I said, I love your energy. So what we're gonna do right now is I want you, and we're gonna get back to this conversation because we're gonna talk about the track right after that. So I got your track all lined up here. It's not mine, it's yours. I want you to introduce this brand new track from Miss Malaika Maxwell, who will be performing on Soulful, mind you. She's going to be on Soulful, so Genuine's going to be there, and the rest of the cast, along with our international superstars. So I'd like you to introduce your song so you could let the world hear it.
So, St. Martin first and the world. This is the first time that you're going to hear Rise Again by myself, Malaika Maxwell, right here on The Mood with Uncle Chaz.
Well, round and a good again.
I will always rise again. Girl, I see you running a while, but you don't know where to go, and everybody's judging.
This that brand new Malaika Maxwell.
I will always rise again. Girl, I see you running a while, but you don't know where to go, and everybody's judging. They thought you knew better, but nobody.
Let me hear you scream.
What have you been through? Life's not a way to make or break you. Daddy's little girl messed up, stressed out, can't see your way out there, right here. It's where you try to hide all your pain in this cage of loneliness. Nobody wanna take you serious. You think you're not good enough. Let me take this time to let you know what I had to tell myself. I will always rise again. I will never lose me again. No matter what they say, I know I'll survive. I won't let you hold me down. You will never take my crown. You push me down, but I will rise. I am beautiful inside, even if you didn't realize. I will make it when I rise again. I'll rise again. Ladies out there, did you ever let a man put his hands on you? Queens everywhere, don't you know you're worth it? Don't settle for nothing less. You're a beautiful empress. Oh yes. Keep your head up, rock your heels and dress up. Be proud of who you are. People gonna say what they wanna say, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Some will hope you stay down, but you will
If y'all see me in here, I'm all flustered. I got goosebumps. That song is beautiful, and I like
Thank you.
It's who's the arranger of the music of the song?
So I, just like you, I tend to work with the same people all the time.
Yeah, I know how that can be. I know how that can be for sure.
So I worked with Adrian Scott,
Right?
right here on the island. He's been here for ages.
Yeah, I know
So
Adrian. I know Adrian. very
Adrian
well.
composed. I have my drummer, Leo, on the
Okay.
drums.
All
So
right.
we did live drums. I have Sean Wilkinson on bass. Adrian hooked me up with a guitarist from Jamaica who laid down the guitar tracks on that song.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of lyrics, I worked with Sean J.
All right.
So I believe that everybody has to know what their strong points are. And
Oh no, I so agree with you on that. Where I said there are there's in this industry there's somebody doing everything. So because I've had ghostwriters, I've had writers help me out with several different of my tracks as well. You know, so it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do.
Gotta do what you gotta do to get it out there.
So I worked with Sean. We usually sit, you know, and I'm like, listen, this is what I want to say. These are the words, the strong keywords that I want to hear. And Sean just flows. He does what he has to do. And then, of course, I use my background singers that are always with me right there on the stage.
Oh yeah, I was just about to ask you who did if you
Them
did
voices,
if
huh?
you did all those voices, because then I said, yeah, you're set. You ain't supposed to be here at all. If you're doing the background vocals, the lead, the ends, that would have been it for me.
So there on this track, I have Shakia, who's no stranger to the stage or to performing. She has a beautiful voice. Sherlyn as well is there, and then Sean J also put some voices there in the background. So that's my team.
Right?
That has just always been there, and they give me
And a great team. Have to definitely send a shout out to the team. The team got to get some love.
Let me hear you scream.
That's right. So that's the love for the team.
Yeah.
You know. Listen. So, and that's it. So who played the bass on the track?
Sean Wilkinson.
Sean
did the
Sean
bass.
did the
Yes, he
entire
did- he
arrangement,
did.
keyboards, bass.
So Adrian did composed the music and did
Right.
the keyboards. The bass was done by Sean Wilkinson. So there's a Sean J and a Sean Wilkinson.
there's Sean J and Sean Wilkinson.
So Sean Wilkinson sings and plays. He plays keyboards. He plays bass. The dude is just blessed. So he did the bass on my track, and Leo, that everybody knows, did the drums. Yeah.
Nice.
I love live music. So even when I'm recording things, I
Yeah,
need
no,
to
that's
feel
that's
that.
the fun. That for me, that's
Yeah.
that's as always, and that's what kind of took the fun and the joy away. I said, right now as it is, I think the Heavens have the best band ever in history within the last couple of years. So many of our musicians has passed on, and they all in the Heavens, and they all just vibing together, and they all just playing music together.
Yeah,
you know, that's
definitely.
I think that's what it is in the Heavens. I know what's going on down on the other side.
Let's not try to find
You
out.
understand? But the Heavens, I know the Heavens have some great musicians up there. You know, and that is one of the things that with myself, I sat down with live musicians all the time.
Yeah.
In all my recordings, especially all the horn sections that you hear in my song was done for me by one of the greatest producers and players of instruments in the world, which is my homie Marlon Roach, passed away as well. So, you know, and that's why I do understand when you like that live feel. You know, it's blessing that we've reached that level now as well too, that you can still pause your computer and start back, because back in the day you had to rehearse first, then lay down your track. So, because there was no,
Real
hey,
talk.
stop there, let me do that over there again. That one ain't gonna work back in the day, you know.
Real
So that there was a whole thing, the whole thing. Well, Malaika, you know we gotta run up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, anything else you have to say before you leave us here on the mood? Because I ain't got no more of your songs then to play. I gotta play that song again.
Oh God, I can
and
take.
again.
I'll take that
and
shade. I'll
again.
take it. I'll take
But
it.
I can definitely let you know, because I mean, my program is very, very versatile. I love that where it can play. I love the reggae instrumentation, because it's not your vocals are not of reggae, but the music still has that element of reggae in it, and I love that. So I'll be able to play that in my Mellow Mondays mood.
Thank
you
you.
know, when all the ladies, and I love the positivity of it, because you're speaking not only of self, but you're also speaking to the ladies out there, the young women out there.
Yeah.
You know, where
I have a
one of
teenage
the
daughter. I
one
need
of
to.
the- Okay, now I understand why you're still here and you're talking, but you don't want to be in front of no million of people, because you don't want nobody buying your baby.
I didn't say I don't want to be.
No, yeah. If the chat, she's so
She'll come.
people.
She'll
If you
come.
know her, I mean, for me, I'm the first time I'm meeting her. She is so humble, you know, humble about it. But I know there was something. I'm sitting here and I'm saying, you know, but nah, I understand.
She'll
that.
come. She'll come.
Of course,
she's always there. She's
a
never too
teenager.
far. Trust me.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. You know, but definitely gotta get some more of your music. Like I said, I'm honored. You've just gained a new fan, because
Thank you.
I am a fan of music, and I've been telling that to most of the artists that I know that I've seen come up, you know, and they're doing great. I become a fan of your music because I love good music. You know, there's a lot of people like, yeah, like, Uncle, play this track on the radio for me. Is it mixed right? Is it done right? You know, because I am my own worst critic. So I don't want anybody to think that I am not going to. I think positive criticism in music is always needed because somebody always have a different air and a different feel of it. So I've been criticized before, so I don't think anybody should really worry when I start. The critique is needed in music, you know, and I strongly believe that, like I said before, it's critical to be listening and hearing the right words, because if the words are not done right, people get the wrong message.
And we have a responsibility as artists
to bring that right message across, you know. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you. I appreciate your music, and I appreciate you wanting to be on the mood, because this is the mood. And you pick, and it's like everybody's like, "You working on Friday?" And I'm like, "Yes, I am." And, you know, Malaika's coming through. I'm gonna work on Friday. You know, so with that, I mean, like I said, I'm so blessed and honored to have finally heard your music. Finally to have met you, and you just gain a new fan. I mean, it's your favorite. I'm now your new favorite uncle.
I'll take it. Take it. Thank you so much.
And you're gonna be on. Are you performing with? Let me ask that before you leave, because I know it's still about the carnival season. I love carnival. I love our carnival most because it's the biggest restaurant in the Caribbean and it's the biggest international music festival in the world, in my opinion, because everybody else say they have carnival, but we got carnival. So we got R&B, we got hip hop, we got zouk, we got reggae. We have every walk, and because of our diversity and the amount of different people that we have living here, our musically, as a St. Martiner, we supposed to know every type of music because we have every individual living here and every type of music we hear. So what would you be doing on, well, how many tracks how long is your performance on Soulful? Because I'm gonna be there, but and you know, let people know what's going on with you, because it's, besides everything else, this is the upcoming thing. This is the big thing right now.
It is.
You know, so talk to Sunshine City in the world and let people know that they need to come out, catch a bone, plate, bus, canoe, wherever you feel like, and come through. So,
of course, I'm performing with my band. Whatever occasion I get to perform with my band, I do so. So I will have Leo, Sean Wilkinson, Mikey, and Wilkie on stage. So that's my dynamic four. We have our brass section. That's why I smiled a while ago when you spoke about horns, because my first performance actually with a brass section was in December of last year. And I loved it.
Kind of took you over, didn't it?
Even during the rehearsals when they would start, I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I know what that's like, because I mean, I sit down with my producer, you know, God bless him, because I always say that. We would record a track, and the track, in my ears, the track is done, and he gonna go, boy, I ain't put my hands on that yet. And when he put the hands on it, I could not hear the song again without it. I know what it is to have those horn section. How big is your horn section? 4 horns?
I only have 2. We gotta walk
good.
Before we run.
That's okay. That's okay. We can walk with that.
Listen, it's Stefan and Gordon. Stefan and Brandon, sorry. These 2 guys are just amazing. They actually play Latin music, so you know they come in with that.
Yeah, they got that horn. Yeah.
So
that's sweet sound.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And then Shekia and Sean J as my background singers. We'll be doing a 1-hour set. So that's also going to be the first time that I'm performing Rise Again live. So I'm excited about that.
So I'm going to be able to hear how many of your songs in this hour?
So in this hour, there's only one. Don't.
Rise Again? Is that all I'm going to get?
Yes, that's all you're going to get this time. But
really though? Nah, just mess with you.
But you know what I love working with bands with is, okay, you do covers, and this is the beauty of music. People connect to music, so they're always like, oh, this song, that was when I was doing so and so in this and that place, and it just brings you to, you know. And this being Soulful Company, I am like, okay, I could get to sing the stuff that I like to listen to. So you can hear some Patti LaBelle, you can hear some Gregory Isaacs.
Ooh.
You're gonna, it like I'm bringing out the big ones.
This lady went from Patti LaBelle to Gregory Isaacs.
Yeah, it's a whole.
Yeah, that's
a
a
whole
whole
mixture.
that's a whole mood. I need them to record that for me so I can play it live back here. You know?
So you're gonna have a little bit of smooth reggae. You're gonna get some soul. You're gonna, we have a whole Anita Baker medley. Like
Out of
we're coming
everything
out.
that you have ever sang, I can hear the passion whenever you say reggae. You love reggae music.
I do. You know, it's emotional because that's what I started singing reggae with my dad.
Okay, I can
I
hear
started
that.
singing
That was
reggae with my dad.
that was so clear to me just now when you say reggae music and then you said Gregory Isaac. I'm like, hell yeah. You know, this is our own Eternal right here. You know, so I know, but hey, I can't wait. I honestly
Me
can't.
neither. Actually, I have rehearsal today at 1:00, so
Oh,
that's
so
going
you,
to be.
you see, you
that's
got some
gonna be
time to
awesome.
drive over now and
Yeah.
record it. You know, we got the whole world listening to you right now. You know, so. But once again, Miss Maxwell, I so much appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much for gracing us on the mood on this Good Friday afternoon. And I wish you much success
Thank
on your
you.
endeavors. And like I said, one day I'm looking forward to you hollering at me and say, yo, uncle, I got a ticket here for you for the Grammys.
Let's
'Cause
do that.
If you're doing reggae, then reggae gonna have to get a Grammy. Let's knock the Marleys out of the way and Coffee and the rest of them. You know, let me say, yeah, St. Martin is there. Because I say it and I mean it whenever we travel. I think we need to get more support. So I'm asking everybody to really come out and support. I mean, the Genuines and everybody else is going to be there, but we have Sean, we have
Kenyo,
Kenyo,
there's Kayla, there's
Kayla, there's
Roxy.
Tamilia,
It's
there's
okay.
Roxy, you know, so we have our own superstars here. So come out and support them. You know, that's what I'm saying. Everybody come out and support our locals. Because when we travel, we take the country on our backs wherever we go. Because I said the first thing they ask you is, where you from? And we just be proud to say St. Martin. You know, so I think everybody that's listening, all those that got that bank and you can add something to the pot, you understand? Don't feel bad when they come in and say, listen, I need a little change to do this. Because it is an industry, and I said there is the music industry where it's the glitz and the glamour and the videos, and then there's the business music where you need the money.
Yep.
Because it's a big business. That's why everybody's trying to do it, you know, and make their millions. So once again, Miss Malaika, pleasure. Thank you so much for coming through. And send me the songs. Let me get the rest of those songs so I can add them to my playlist.
I will.
All right. And I will definitely send you some nice instrumentals that you can vibes on, which is
Awesome.
done by the legendary Marlon Roach, because this is one as well.
Okay.
Yeah, this is also one because I have my music goes everywhere. I love music, like soca, reggae, soul, neo soul.
Yes,
I try sing them all. You know. So like I said, once again, thank you, Sunshine City, Miss Malaika Maxwell.
Thank you.